Hey, this is Cassie, and you're watching Blue Blood Sports TV.
Shout out to Blue Blood Sports TV.
You're watching Blue Blood Sports TV.
Shout outs to Blue Blood Sports TV.
You're watching Blue Blood Sports TV. Hola, habla Cindy, está viendo Deportes TV.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, MATCHROOM CEO and promoter, Eddie Hearn, promoter of unified British heavyweight world champion Anthony Joshua, is now stating that he believes Olympic bronze medalist, undefeated WBC American heavyweight champion Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder, and undefeated British lineal heavyweight world champion Tyson the Gypsy King Fury deserve a 50-50 split when it comes to negotiations with his fighter Anthony Joshua to get an undisputed showdown done in the heavyweight division, to get one face, one champion, one name as the undisputed world heavyweight champion. He's saying now that they built their profile, Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder. They built their profile that they're on the same playing field now as Anthony Joshua. It's the same level. He says, although he feels like Anthony Joshua did take it one level up after defeating Andy Ruiz Jr. in the highly anticipated rematch December 7th in Saudi Arabia, he says that regaining his titles, regaining his unified status after being dropped 4 times and ultimately stopped in the 7th round in their Madison Square Garden, New York debut here in the States. He said after that upset victory, he was a 20-1 favorite, and he was able to bounce back and regain his titles. He feels like he did take it another notch up, but when you want to look at things, from a clear view, he believes that they are all on the same playing field. He says that it's not up to him to make the decision. It's up to Anthony Joshua. He'll just lay it out to Anthony Joshua and say, listen, hey, Anthony, you got to give these guys 50-50 to get the deal done. He says, and as soon after they fight in their highly anticipated rematch of their own, Wilder and Fury, that is, February 22nd, he says that, they could build their profile even higher and ask for more. So pretty much in a nutshell, what I get from this is that Eddie Hearn is looking to get ahead of this before their profile gets bigger in his eyes. I already feel like Deontay Wilder is the face of the sport of boxing. I already think his profile is bigger than Anthony Joshua's. But through the lenses of Eddie Hearn is what's important, because I'm not negotiating these deals. So through the lenses of Eddie Hearn, he sees that as an even playing field right now. And he believes that Anthony Joshua going into the fight, his mandatory fight with IBF mandatory challenger Kubrat Pulev, late March, early April, is not going to bolster his profile to the level of Deontay Wilder or Tyson Fury defeating one another in February. So he believes that they'll have a leg up. So he wants to get ahead of this situation. Go ahead and make it 50-50 right now, while he believes that it's on an even playing field and no guy can ask for more than 50-50. Nobody can say, well, I want 55-45 or 60-40 type of deals, right? Because right now, as it stands through the lenses of Eddie Hearn, they're all on the same playing field. They have evened out. He said when they were asking, meaning that Wilder and Fury were asking for 50-50 deals, he didn't believe their profile was this high. He said a year and a half ago, they were both asking for 50-50 to fight Joshua, and he was saying no way, their profile wasn't high enough, right? But now he's saying that, they definitely raised their stock. They're on the even playing field, and it's 50-50, and this is a must fight. So now we get Anthony Joshua, Eddie Hearn. They're speaking the language that we want to hear, but we have to see it to believe it, right? They've been speaking this language for quite some time, but then they'll contradict themselves in the very public eye and say the total opposite tomorrow. So we have to see it to believe it, point blank and period. But I believe that Deontay Wilder is the face of the sport of boxing, and I believe that Deontay Wilder is the star, the superstar out of the three. Yes, Anthony Joshua is a superstar in his own right in the UK, right? Tyson Fury is the superstar in his own right in the UK. They're big fish in small ponds. Deontay Wilder is a big fish in a big pond. Two different things, right? But needless to say, like I stated, I'm not the promoter, I'm not the manager, I'm not the fighter, I'm not negotiating this. So this is up to these guys, right, to negotiate. And 50-50 sounds like a fair deal. on the back end, as long as in the rematch clauses, everything is okay and all said and good and fair, let's get it done for Undisputed. But like I said, this all sounds good. It's good talk, but we got to see it to believe it. Point blank and period. Listen, we need to see the best fight the best. We need to get Undisputed. Obviously, Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury have a lot on their plate right now as they're facing off against one another. So they can't look too far in the future. They have to look to February. They can't look past February 21st, right? That's when they do their weigh-ins and get prepared for February 22nd, right? That's all that Deontay Wilder and that's all Tyson Fury has to be worried about currently right now is one another, because they are the top two out of the three that's going to face off, period, right? Anthony Joshua had to rectify a situation with Andrew Ruiz, and he handled his business. Now we have to see the winner of that fight. And Eddie Hearn is saying that Anthony Joshua is going to face even the loser of that fight. He wants it to be a round robin where, these guys all face off against one another, even though one is going to lose, obviously, because they got to face each other. We had a draw in the first situation with Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury, but hopefully in this upcoming fight, we get a resolution. We get a definitive answer of who's the best, right? I believe personally that Deontay Wilder is going to, attack the body. He's going to be very patient. He's going to hide the right hand, and boom, he's going to hit Tyson Fury with the right hand he doesn't see. Now, can Tyson Fury win this fight? Absolutely. Will he win is a whole nother subject, right? This is the heavyweight division. Tyson Fury is the top of the top, right? We're dealing with the top three heavyweights in the world currently. Deontay Wilder already disposed of the fourth one. That would be Luis King Kong Ortiz. He just did that November 23rd. So listen, this is exciting. As the heavyweight division goes, so go the sport of boxing, and that's what all that matters. Point blank and period. So let's see how this all plays out. Let's see the language that Eddie Hearn and Anthony Joshua are talking February 23rd. Because if Deontay Wilder beats Tyson Fury in dramatic fashion, all things can change. All things are subject to change. So let's just see how this all plays out. But that's all I got for y'all. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to New Media. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.